Pomp and circumstance. Very quickly, very quickly. Very quickly. Good evening. Our class historian, Alexis Hearn, was unable to be with us tonight, so I've asked the following graduates to lead us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance of our great nation. These individuals are choosing to serve in our nation's armed forces. I'd like to call up Caleb Brown, who will be going into the U.S. Army National Guard, Daniel Garcia Santiago, who is going into the U.S. Army, and Junior Honadell, who is entering the U.S. Air Force. Please turn your attention to our flag behind there.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, WASHS family, friends, school board members, faculty, administration, and most importantly, class of 2021. 4 years ago, the class of 2021 walked through the doors of WASHS, and we have made so many memories through the halls over the course of our high school journey. We are your class of 2021, not just because we scooted by each year, but because we put in the hard work and effort to get to where we are today. We owe all that we are to our parents, teachers, community, and each other for constantly encouraging us to keep pushing the boundaries and become the best they have ever seen. Class of 2021, always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. This is the beginning of anything you want. It is my honor to welcome everyone to this year's commencement ceremony, and thank you for joining and celebrating with us tonight.
Good evening. I am Alyssa Sanders, Vice President of the Class of 2021. I would like to formally introduce someone who has impacted both our community and school district as a teacher, assistant principal, and superintendent. Dr. Todd Klein has worked in education for 40 years and is an alumni of Waynesboro Area Senior High School. The Class of 2021 would like to thank Dr. Klein for fighting to keep us in school and giving us as close to a normal school year in this very abnormal time by making prom and graduation happen. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium. Thank you.
Uh, uh, It is my pleasure to introduce the guests here tonight. And what I'm going to start out before I do the guests is to recognize our staff that is here. If you remember, we started back on August 31st, and these folks started here with you for your senior year, and they made sure you got through your senior year. So please join me in recognizing your faculty at WASHS. It is also my pleasure to introduce the other guests in attendance. Our guests are the members of the school board and our Clayton Avenue office. Without these folks, the school year would not have happened in person, and your senior year would have looked much different. So I'd like to introduce our board president, Mrs. Karen Harold, our board secretary, Mrs. Bonnie Bachtel, our board members, Mrs. Kimberly Miles, Mr. Curtis Wingert, Dr. Wendy Royer, Mrs. Linda Zimmerman, and WASD Business Manager, Mr. Eric Holtzman. Class of 2021, I congratulate you and wish you the very best in your future. Sincerely, I thank you for being part of the Waynesboro Area School District. Please remember, no matter what you do in life, if you are thoughtful and considerate of others, your life will have meaning and have an impact for a long, long time. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening again. And thank you for joining us for this celebration. First, I would like to also thank all the families, friends, district personnel, Dr. Klein, and the school board members for making this year and this ceremony possible. Before I introduce our first student speaker, I would like to recognize some members of the class of 2021. The first individuals I would like to recognize are those who have decided to serve in our nation's armed forces. We already met 3 of them, but at this time, anyone else, along with those 3, who are choosing to serve our nation, please stand at this time to be honored. Again, thank you for your decision to serve. Like many in the class of 21, these next 2 graduates are successful in many things and represent their families, our school, and our community in a positive manner. These 2 students have demonstrated they understand that doing the right thing is important. They understand that hard work and diligence pay off. And they know getting all of the glory isn't the most important thing in life. As I often say, I believe parents are the biggest influences on their children's lives. So I would like to take this time and thank Mr. and Mrs. Felicio Ochoa and Mr. and Mrs. Jake Jacobs for a job well done. Lynn Ochoa and Connor Jacobs, please come up to receive your award. Our first student speaker is a well-rounded individual who has been part of many things here at WASHS. This fall, Jude will be attending Penn State University, majoring in architectural engineering. When asked, Jude told me that Mrs. Karen Davis was the best teacher at WASHS. Jude said she was such a loving and supportive person, and she cared a lot about her students. She has truly been an inspiration to Jude. I am pleased to introduce our senior class president, June Mussolino.
Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, family, and fellow graduates. It is my pleasure to speak here before you at our graduation, the culmination of our 4 years at this school. I'm truly thankful to my parents for all their support and love, and to my teachers for guiding all of us through high school. When I was granted the opportunity to give a speech at graduation, I was so excited, but I was a little nervous about it. It's a lot of pressure to say something that sums up all of our 4 years here at high school. I started to think back on my time in high school. Time has flown by very fast. Freshman year, I was a scrawny, 5'2" kid, scared to cross to my locker on the other side of the hallway because there were hundreds of other kids walking in the other direction. I was even surprised a girl actually said yes when I asked her to homecoming. And yet, you definitely did not want me to be class president. That took 4 years for you guys to finally come around. I mean, we have all grown a lot since then, in many more ways than height. Overcoming challenges and growing from them is what shapes us into better people. When I was looking online for inspiration, I found this really awesome quote by Orison Swett Marden. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. Even if you don't think you have a lot of success, maybe you've just been thinking about it the wrong way. I think everyone here can think of ways that you have changed in the past 4 years. Think about obstacles and struggles you have had. How have they shaped you? Consider this past year with masks, quarantines, and social distancing making it harder for us to do all sorts of things. Getting quarantined and having to be out of the classroom for a week was definitely a struggle, especially for those of us who got stuck at home multiple times. We've all come a long way and had our own personal journeys of growth that have led us to this point, this very event, the pinnacle of our growth. But this isn't it. We have so many more obstacles to overcome and ways we can grow and learn from them. We're all going off into the world as men and women who have to get a job and pay taxes and stuff. For the past 13 years, we've been preparing and maturing into adults. No matter what challenges we encounter, we have to stay strong. Something that I have noticed about our class is that we are resilient. We have persevered through so many things, and we will continue to push past hardships and flourish. It's okay that we don't have it all figured out yet, because I truly believe that every single one of us will achieve success, not measured by the amount of fame or fortune we will have, but how hard we will have worked. Thank you.
Thank you, Jude. The next speaker is the class of 2021's valedictorian, the student who earned the highest GPA. While at WASHS, Benjamin has been an active member in both the community and the district. Benjamin plans to attend Penn State University in the fall to study engineering. The most influential teacher Benjamin had at WASHS was Mrs. Lindsay Baker. I am pleased to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Benjamin Jeffroy.
I would like to very quickly begin this speech by just thanking all of my own friends, family, and teachers, as well as extending that thanks to all of the friends, family, and teachers of the class of 2021. While commencement is a wonderful time to be proud of your own accomplishments, it is also a great opportunity to recognize those who have helped us every step of the way and contributed to those accomplishments. Class of 2021, you should all feel very proud of yourselves. Graduating from high school is no small feat, even under normal circumstances. But in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, your accomplishment is all the more impressive. Many of you have worked tirelessly over the past year to overcome hurdles and finish your high school career with a bang. I also know for a fact that others among you have probably stopped caring about school as soon as the pandemic hit. You know who you are, and don't worry, I'm not here to judge. No matter what group you fall into, you made it here in the end, and for that you should feel very proud. We now all get to be adults for the rest of our lives, until we die. Yay, I guess. I also want to take this opportunity to quickly thank all of the staff at WASHS. Many students across the country have struggled to keep up with their work during this pandemic due to school closures and other disruptions. I am sure all of us, parents and students alike, sometimes question Waynesboro's wisdom for staying open, especially when it seemed like we were taking home COVID letters every other day. In the end, though, it was through that diligence that all of us were given a better educational experience for our last year of high school. So once again, thank you, WASH's staff, for your hard work during these unprecedented difficulties. If by chance there does happen to be another pandemic in the future, maybe avoid doing the take-home letters. The trees would be very thankful. Anyways, I suppose that's about all I have to say. I thought about ending this speech by imparting some awe-inspiring wisdom that you would all cherish for the rest of your lives. But those who know me know I'm really not all that wise anyways. So let's just hurry up and get on with the commencement ceremony, shall we? Class of 2021, I wish you all the best of luck in whatever your future holds. Work hard, do your best, and for the love of God, wear your seatbelt. Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. Our next speaker is the class of 2021 salutatorian. Hayden has been involved in multiple extracurricular activities and has represented our school in an honorable manner. This fall, Hayden will be heading to New York City to attend the prestigious Columbia University's Few Center School of Engineering and Applied Science to study mechanical engineering. Hayden would like to thank Mrs. Emily Dickey for being an example of kindness and for all of the motivation, support, and advice. I would like to now welcome to the podium the class of 2021 salutatorian, Hayden Fluke.
Good evening, WASH's class of 2021. Today marks the end of the first phase of our lives, the chapter where we all learned about the world, about each other, and most importantly, about ourselves. During this time, we made friendships that shaped us. We learned about our interests, wants, and needs, and formed our dreams and aspirations. However, today also marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. We're departing into the world to share our talents, meet new people, and have new experiences. Each of us is going somewhere unique with equally different goals, but I believe that one thing is common among us all: the desire to change the world. I would like to take a moment to share a quote from Horace Mann, the activist responsible for common public education such as WASH's, in which he declared, "Be afraid to die until you have won some victory for humanity." Now let me put that into context. When I say victory for humanity, I don't mean curing cancer. I don't mean becoming the President of the United States. I don't even mean becoming rich or famous. Your victory is unique to you. What matters is that your victory aligns with your dreams and aspirations and leads you to your own version of success. Your victory may be brightening someone's day with a smile in passing. It may be getting a job that allows you to start and provide for a family. It may even be becoming the President of the United States. Whatever your victory may be, I know that each and every one of you has the passion and drive to achieve it. Over the last 4 years, I've seen that passion and desire to change the world in each of you in countless ways. Another quote that I find inspiring is be the change you want to see in the world. The world is far from perfect, which is especially apparent at this moment in history. However, it's up to our generation to be the change, and I have no doubt about the abilities of all of you who will walk this stage today. You are all talented, creative, and passionate individuals, and I know that you all can achieve whatever you dedicate yourselves to. The biggest key to personal success comes when you understand that you can attain whatever your mind is set to. In parting, I'd like to leave you all with this. From this point forward, live your life, take risks, set goals and work towards them, and most importantly, know your worth, not what others perceive your value to be. Trust in yourself and your abilities, and you can accomplish anything. Thank you, and best of luck to you all.
Thank you very much, Hayden. To the class of 2021, you've done a very, very good job over these last 4 years. I've been mentioning all day how fast these 4 years have gone. You guys have grown up into great young men and young women. Your 11th grade and 12th grade years were definitely not what you expected. But I believe you overcame those obstacles, and I believe you will overcome many more in your lives. So thank you for your diligence over these last 4 years. Today will be the last time I speak to your class as a whole, so I want to share a quick message with you. On June 3rd, 1997, I was sitting where you are today, waiting on my principal to stop talking so I can move on with my life and get to more important things like my graduation party. I wish I would have been more focused on what he said, but I was 18. I know you might feel the same way right now that I felt 24 years ago, but give me one more minute. I want to encourage you to work as hard as you can in whatever you choose to do, but be humble doing so. Do not talk about how good you think you are. Let your work speak for itself. There is a belief among many, and I agree too, that you should not brag about yourself, but you should let others praise you. You already have, and you will continue to meet many people in your life who will love to tell you how great they are and how not so great you are. Don't let them bother you, no matter who they are. Typically, they have insecurities they need to deal with, and more times than not, they do not have any evidence to back up what they're saying. Just focus on humbly working, serve others, and give your best in all that you do. It will pay off in the long run, and I guarantee it. To the School Board of Directors, Dr. Klein, Dr. Sternheim, on the behalf of the faculty and administration of the Waynesboro Area Senior High School, I certify that the class of 2021 has met all requirements for graduation and are eligible to receive their diplomas at this time. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Pappas. Mr. Pappas, as the Assistant Superintendent of the Waynesboro School District and the appointed representative of the school board, it is my honor to accept this list of Waynesboro Area School District graduating seniors for the class of 2021. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Waynesboro Area School District, I do hereby certify and affirm in the presence of all here assembled that every senior has met or exceeded the graduation requirements established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Waynesboro Area School District, and is entitled to receive his or her diploma with all rights, privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2021.
It is my great honor and pleasure to announce the class officers for the class of 2021. Jude Mussolino, President. Alyssa Sanders, Vice President. Madeline Wedekind, Secretary. Brooke Davis, Treasurer. Benjamin Jeffroy, Valedictorian. Hayden Fluck, Salutatorian. Our historian, Alexis Hearn, was unable to attend this evening, but we wanted to recognize her as well.
Jemiah Campbell. Ethan J. Palmer. Lily Conklin. Kenya King. Isabella Ellis. Aria Brown. Kia Mobley. Hunter Jones. Adam LaPaul. Aaron King. Sean Howes. Bryce Schaefer. Bedell. Nicholas Stack. Colin Donato. Wesley Muller. Ariel Forback. Logan Miller.
Eric Huddleston. Nicholas Diaz. Xavier Alvarez. Takario Bryant. Jacob Robinson. Isaiah Reed. Gunnar Lesher. Christian Brown. Destiny Hopkins. Nicoletta Chavis. Brett Kaufman. Joey Eisenhower. Dale Zanelli. Michaela Paichaki. Alexis McCarney. Aubrey Reed. Caitlin McLeod. Jordan Price. Caleb Brown. Fred Garino. Maya Mentzer. Carly Mon. Kaylin Doyle. Logan Myers. Brandon Trujillo. Rebecca Kuzer. Caitlin Walker. Kylie Thorne. Tiffany Day. Christina Bond. Miranda Jones. Isaiah Cologne. Lexi Smalls. Sarah Sasser.
Hannah Young. Catherine Beer. Connor Jacobs. Kylie Wagner. Chastity Welsh. Zachary Bricker. Hayden Oldham. Josh Clapsaddle. Caleb Allison. Jackson Cordell. Franklin Fred Fowler III. Grace Atkinson. Aspen Buffington. Nathan Scahill. Sophia Andrade. Micaiah Helm. Grace Swafford. Autumn Chandler. Juliana Bergen. Lynn Ochoa.
Baker. Joshua Mays. Gage Wilson. Trenton Stumbaugh. Brady Kaufman. Levi Mummer. Aubrey Kaufman. Isabella Noggle. Dylan Cook. Bryce William Kendall. Austin McGee. Jules Wisniewski. Brianna Carty. Jeffrey Grissom. Nation Ditch. Wesley Shetler. John Collins. Jaden Suiters.
Daniel Garcia Santiago. Daniel Nerona. Isaac Bowman. Sebastian Santos. Dylan Weller. Kareem Sims. Amir Minnick. Tanner Keckler. Cameron Bryan. Joseph Freeman. Alan Harn. Jessica Seidler. Taylor Johnson. Evangeline Beasley. Isabella Winrich. Caitlin Orndorff. Corbin Haldeman. Catherine Churizia.
Sean O'Connor. Drake McGregor. Elisa Pryor. Colin Dunnigan. Bryce Prandy. Cody Kelly. Ryan W. Frank. Connor Geis. Cameron Weinbrenner. Cassidy Heiberger. Caroline Crutchfield. Emily Michelle Dunnigan. Alexander Francis Forrester. Stephen Thomas Florick IV. Tyler Dean Smith. Ricky Andrews. Chance Eiler. Jared Rogers. Junior Honadell. Max Saylor. Grace Giesemann. Aiden Roberts. Kyla Kimball. Caroline Ridge. Peyton Scheffler. Jessica Gayen. Mariah Burkholder. Haley Eiler. Leah Hellman. Sophia Johnson. Devin Smith. Jake Shorn. Cade Reed. Alexis Green. Chad Souders. Jared Wetzel.
Caleb Robinson. Camille Gunder. Cassidy Heiss. Alyssa St. Clair. Maya Williams. Jordan Campbell. Michelle Whitney Eiler. Gracie Vaughn. Brianna Gladfelter. Wesley Hughes. Logan Barnhart. Ryan McLeaf. Faith Ermeline. Maria Olson. Isabella Marie Steidel. Way to go, Squirts! Alyssa Tilley. Abigail Bumbaugh. Aaron Jones.
Haley Porter. Kirsten Porter. Rianne Curtis. Erica McDonald. Esmeralda Perez. Adriana Myers. Angel Marte. Grace Hippensteel. Samantha Hippensteel. Eliza McCleary. Jasmine Damon. Sam Moore. Kylie Dennis. Jada Pryor. Madison Oberholzer. Tanner Cox. Tiffany Hickman. Sierra Carson. Peyton Sanders. Ashley Toms. Jenna Faust. Sierra Storm Imes. Madeline Powell. Alexander Paul Singh Dillon. Duncan Scott Garvin. Benjamin Imwald. Gage Rotz. Ryan Halstad. Joshua O'Donnell. Joshua Bittinger. Jonathan Boyer. Nathan Ziegler. Isaac Brown. Stephen Ito. Aaron Kirby. Daniti Ruiz Velez. Kaylin Steele. Hunter Caldwell. Austin A. Lehman. Hope Schooley. Joshua Darner. Matthew Sassnut. Morgan Plotner. Alexis Spicer. Alyssa Swisher. Madison Wagner. Sydney Farrow. Zachary Groft. Ryan Stahl. Joseph Smith. Jordan Baker. Aaron Riley. Dalton Carbaugh.
Aleidalis Saldana Garcia. Jaheim Cox Brown. Christopher Walker. Haziel Alicia. And Isaac Scheffler.
Parents, friends, and guests, thank you for attending tonight in support of the class of 2021. Before we end the ceremony, I ask that you please remain in your seats until all graduates have exited the stadium. Class of 2021, while this marks the end of our time here together, it also marks the beginning of a whole new adventure. Starting now, each of us will take on a brand new journey. However, regardless on where our journey takes us, we will always be able to look back at all the special memories and chicken days we've shared here at WASHS. We will forever be united as Waynesboro Indians and Maidens. With that being said, I would like to ask the class of 2021 to please rise. The class of 2021 accepts their diplomas. You may now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2021, we did it. Woo!
Here we go. We're gonna play. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Very nice job. Folders in here.